a book, take a pen and take notes. Very important. So we'll be talking about infant health, and the conversation has been it actually starts when you're pregnant and actually before you actually get pregnant. So let's be deliberate about this and learn. So in studios to shed that light and just pass on this knowledge to us is Dr. Shinsha Shetty. She is from NSK Children and Cardiology Clinic. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Mala.
You're welcome. Rita.
Now, for a number of parents, they're trying to rush out of the house, so they're already in the car watching us as they try to drop the children off at school, and nutrition is very important. We cannot deny it. Yes. You are telling them read, and apparently nutrition can relate to the child's ability to process a few things in terms of their intelligence.
Yeah.
It can also be in terms of their energy levels.
Yeah.
All that is within nutrition.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 100, how important is nutrition in infancy?
I think I would say 200. I would go above 100. It's definitely very important because childhood nutrition is imperative. It's the foundation of the entire life and adulthood, and people don't realize that. I feel by the time someone is 40, 45, 50 years old, they have hypertension, they have diabetes, and they go like, oh, I'm going to start changing my lifestyle now. And honestly, bad lifestyle habits or bad food habits, your body has been fighting it for all that time. That is what has been accumulating till 45, 50 years of age. So it's really your body being tired by that time and giving up. So be kind to your body and start early. So infant, definitely. Infancy nutrition, preschool nutrition is imperative.
So where does the quick notes for someone who would now need to know as a parent, as a guardian, even for you, the auntie who they leave the child home with, what should they be looking out for as they try to give their child the right nutrition?
So what I'm just going to enumerate is probably some of the guidelines to help parents, guardians, caretakers, anybody who deals with children. So simple guidelines such as giving a variety of healthy food, quantity, the right amount should be given, of course safe and clean way of making these food, teaching how the child to eat, good oral hygiene, dental hygiene, that's very important. And also, it's a lifestyle that not only a child should be doing, but as a family. So a child imitates their parents. So if the parents are not doing that and forcibly asking the children to eat nutritious food, it's not going to happen that way. So you have to make it like a family initiative to do that together.
Before we actually get into breaking down what is the right content, what is the right amounts and stuff like that, we know that the journey actually starts before a woman gets pregnant.
Definitely.
Exactly.
You are so right. In fact, I just want to get a little scientific. There's something called as Baker's hypothesis, which is it's the fetal origin of diseases. So surprisingly and saddening, diseases like diabetes and cardiovascular diseases can be traced all the way back to fetal life. So what that means is when the mother is malnourished, the mother is not getting enough food, the fetus becomes malnourished as well. And this is a risk factor for diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. So it starts right from the beginning at fetal life.
Is it too late though for them that didn't get right pre-pregnancy and post-pregnancy, now that they have this bundle of joy with them? Is it too late if they didn't get it right at that stage? Can they get it right now?
I wouldn't say it's too late. Obviously, we can start a healthy lifestyle at any point of time, but preferably awareness. So this is what we're doing, is to make sure that even our pregnant mothers are not malnourished. Of course, we should never let our children and infants be malnourished, all the way up to adolescents, actually, I would say. Yeah.
Interesting.
So as we talk, you mentioned one thing, which is safety and the hygiene of the preparation of the food.
Yeah.
Now, for a parent out there, you make sure at home everything is prepared so well. Either the maid washes her hands, or you wash your hands yourself and prepare everything. And even ask the child, you're not going to eat that food till you wash your hands.
Yeah.
But let's talk about school. For a number of infants that go to school,
Yeah.
how do you prevent all the things that come from school? Because we're not sure how the food is prepared there. We're not even sure what food they're giving the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, firstly, I think we should just instill our children with the habit of making sure they wash their hands before and after meals. So I think it's personal. First, we start with children, making sure they wash their hands. And I think even like teachers at school or caregivers, whether they're in daycare centers, they just have to monitor just to make sure that the children are using spoons or forks or washing their hands before and after meals, you know, and eating in a clean place. So that's important as well. I mean, that place, the tables, chairs, everything has to be clean.
What would be the, if all this is not actually followed, what would be the effect?
Well, the effects would be, you know, gastroenteritis. That's the most common source of unhygienic food and water. You lead to vomiting, diarrhea, not to mention things like typhoid, hepatitis A. All of this is spread by unhygienic food and water. So definitely small things, it's really the small and simple things that have the biggest impact. So something simple as washing your hands can prevent you from typhoid, hepatitis A, gastroenteritis. So just following that.
Right. Let's look at the snacks that you pack for our children to go to school. What ideally should be in that snack box?
Okay, that's excellent. I would love to talk about that. So basically, firstly, I think I would like to emphasize the fact that children are not little adults. So what adults eat, like 3 meals a day, is not what a child should eat. Their demands are much higher as compared to an adult. So you cannot treat them like a little adult. They're not. So ideally, a child is meant to have a meal at least every 3 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah. So something to eat every 3 hours. Well, having said that, snacks. So the meals are the 3 big meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in between, there's snacks. So you have your mid-morning snack, you have your mid-evening snack, and then you have, like, just before you go to bed or something, like a glass of milk or something. Now, these snacks can be divided into various forms. They can be the juicy snacks, they can be the crunchy snacks, they can be the chewy snacks. So variety. A child is going to get bored if you give them the same thing again and again. You give them a carrot every day, they're going to be bored of that. So you got to give them yogurt, you got to give them milkshakes, you have to give them fruit juices.
So different snacks for the different timelines.
Exactly.
Interesting. Thank you so much. You've learned quite a bit. So parents, work is on you. Ensure that you pack the right snacks for your children, especially now that they're back to school. Rita.
Now we're going to be getting into reality on the ground in a bit with David Rukasi, so keep it morning at NTV. The hashtag is morning at NTV. What snacks have you been giving your child? Remember, they need to eat 3 hours. Every after 3 hours, give them something. Yeah, at least you've learned something this week. Shop wisely when you go to the supermarket.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Shinshu.
Thank you so much.
From NSK Children's Hospital. That has been it. Don't go too far. Morning at NTV still continues.
Are you dreaming of longer and thicker hair? Or of long and natural eyelashes? Try Placent Active Hair Growth products that are suitable for both natural and relaxed hair. Available at all the biggest pharmacies and beauty shops.
Watching Morning